biggest hates on motorway driving is middle lane hogging, so we thought we'd show you how to do it properly. Now, your middle lane hogger just sits here. He's got no reason for sitting in lane 2. He's not closing down any vehicles, he's not overtaking, he's just sitting in lane 2. That is not the way to drive on the motorway. So, the default position on the motorway is lane 1. You should always be sitting in lane 1, unless you're overtaking. So here we are, we've got an on-slip coming on, so we know there's traffic joining the motorway. We know we've got a slower vehicle here. What we're also going to do is just move out into lane 3, because what we're anticipating is the heavy coming over into lane 2 to let traffic on from the on-slip. So we're over in lane 3. We've passed that now, so we're going to go back to lane 2. Now, do we sit here and hog lane 2? No, we don't. We move back over into lane 1. There's no requirement to indicate to come back over to the left, because the default position is to be to the left in lane 1 where we are. And we're just going to travel in lane 1 until we catch up with another vehicle that we then need to overtake. But all the time we're looking ahead of us as far as we can, so that we can anticipate anything, like we've got the services coming up on the left here. So what we're going to anticipate, an on-slip coming back on, which is traffic moving onto the motorway, and therefore some of this traffic that is in lane 1 is probably going to come out into lane 2 to allow the traffic from the on-slip into lane 1. So we're preparing for that already. We're thinking, okay, we've got these heavies in front of us, there's quite a few of them, they're probably likely to move over into lane 2, so let's prepare for that already, and therefore when the traffic comes from the on-slip, we're already doing it, we're already there, we're prepared for it and we're planning for it. So out we come into lane 2, going past the services, we're going past these 2 heavies, and here we are in lane 2. Now, just ahead of us, here comes the on-slip. Do we want to move into lane 1 just prior to the on-slip? I would suggest probably not, but now we know that the on-slip is clear and there's no traffic coming down it, we can move over into lane 1, and back we are in our default position in lane 1, and off we go again.